I love this so much. I think these are fantabulous. Oh my god, someone's getting proposed to. No, this is insane. Hello my favorites and welcome to another video. We have a special guest in the background creeping in. That is, it looks like I have horns. That is Filippo. I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have started this video just yet, but there's a little someone in this house who has been asking me to open the packages that have arrived in the past few days. And I'll tell you something honestly. A, we are going on a trip, so I need what's in the packages. B, I wanted to start the video a little bit later, but since he's been dying to see what's in the package, Filippo's even designated for me a spot where he wants me to unbox what you can see that has arrived. Hasn't just arrived, I've ordered it, okay? I'm feeling all the kind of fall vibes, right? I'm into the fall. I'm planning to do a really big fall video that I think you guys will love. But in the meanwhile, I've ordered stuff from Mytheresa, and I've ordered, I'll tell you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 items. Filippo, genuinely, he is so excited. What I wanted to tell you before I start is something very exciting for you guys. I promise in everything precious to me that I receive so many messages asking me if I have a discount code for Mytheresa. And these kind of luxury websites, they do not really tend to do discounts no matter how many times I ask. I'm like, please, 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 can you do something for my audience? But this time, until the end of September, I will put all the details in the description box below. But until the end of September, first-time buyers will have 10% off on Mytheresa. I will put all the terms and conditions, but guys, you need to use a code on if it's your first order. And if you're buying like a leather jacket, which we all want for fall, or I don't know, like a coat, 10% off is a lot. Like a Saint Laurent leather jacket that costs 5,000 euro, it's like 500 euros off. So that's a very, very, very big deal. I'll put a code here. I think it's first 10. Happy shopping, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, let me show you what I've ordered and we go straight into it because I'll need some of these things for my next trip. Ladies and gentlemen, now I've been shopping in Mytheresa for I think 10 years at least, and I just love the selection they have. You guys know this, nothing new. It's so incredible. I show you a lot of my favorites also online, but we're heading into fashion month soon. I feel like my fashion style as well is not so extra anymore during fashion month. I'm dressing more like special, but pieces that I would anyway wear. Filippo is looking at how I'm unboxing this and I can see he's probably like eye twitching and being like, oh my God, let me just do it. Look at these sunglasses. I will link them below. I think they're so, are they cool?
Wow.
Filippo said wow like many times. Okay, I'm trying to show them also not in the direct light so you can really see. I think they're very cool and I think they're very fashion month appropriate. Like
the New York vibes.
Same.
1,000,000%.
Think about like denim jeans and like a blazer and just this, and the outfit is immediately extra. I love these. I think they're very, very cool. So it's kind of like tortoise shell, yellow lens, not too dark, which I really like because when it's too dark for me, sometimes I can't see.
What is the case?
There's no case because they're too big.
What is that?
There is a case, but it's this. Because too big, you know? How can I even start my fall or autumn without Khaite? Tomorrow is going to be 1st of September. So, you know, in Balkan countries and in Eastern Europe, 1st of September is a very big deal.
There's a show in New York.
Yep. And I need to be ready. I need to be ready. So I got a pair of shoes that I think are very cool. It's a wedge. In like this kind of like brownie burgundy-ish color. I think these are fantabulous.
Beautiful. They have a little bit of Celine vibe.
Yeah, TB Philo, Celine.
A little bit of Bottega.
Excuse me? Yeah. This is a keeper 100%. So these are staying in. Obviously I will remove the label, don't worry about it. I'm size 40 and 40 is perfect. Well, I'm 39-40 and I got a 40. I think that was a good call. Love them so much. These are very good for fashion week because there's a bit of a heel. This little thing, okay, in front here, this is what makes the shoe fantastic. This is such a small detail, but it is what changes the shoe. And I know this shoe is not going to be something that everybody's going to love, but I love it. And I think it's going to be very, very popular this fall. Autumn, fall, whatever you want to call it. I love these. Oh my God, smell this. The leather smell.
Wow.
It's like,
Wow.
so good. Shall we do more shoes?
Yes.
Okay. Another one of my favorites when it comes to footwear, as you will know. I just feel like I need a lot of things that will be wearable and comfortable and cool looking for fall, because you guys know how much I've already worn my other Victoria Beckham heels. And these are a heel mule, pointy. Do you remember when Balenciaga knife mules were so popular, Filippo? This is brown, more like satin brown. Filippo never sees my vision when it comes to shoes, but then when I put them on, he's like, ah!
Shoes are very bad.
Let me just show you. They're so cool. Chocolate.
Okay.
I think I ordered 3 pairs of shoes, by the way. This is not even it, but these are 100% a keeper. I'm obsessed. Obsessed. That's it with this box? Yeah. Let's go. That's for you.
This is what, Kate?
This is Victoria Beckham. Here it is. Doing this with an assistant is fabulous. Thank you so much for your kind help. This I really love. And you know what? I bought clothing that I felt like the price point was a little bit more affordable, and especially now coming into fall, we want to buy more stuff, right? And usually autumn winter clothing tends to be more expensive because we're talking about leather jackets, we're talking about coats, we're talking about boots. Those pieces tend to be more expensive. So right now, at this point, I want it to be a little bit more reasonable so that we can stretch our budget more. And I really like the trend of cropped trench coats. Now, I think you will like this one. It was very good price point. So it's like a green, olive green, which is one of my favorite colors. Trench, cropped, a bit of shoulder pads.
Wow.
But it's different
So
color.
I don't know if you got it, guys, but this winter is all about khaki and burgundy.
I love this so much. This is so cool. And I really honestly think the price point was really, really great. So that was another reason for me to be like, yep, we need this. So I really love this. You tell me what you think. I love it, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year that I'm gonna be living in denim. And I got 2 pairs of black denim because I don't really have that many black denim. Now, I got 1 pair that I already have in many different finishes. Is the one that you've seen me wear a million times already. I have it in light blue and I have it in white, so I got them. And I also got another pair of black denim, which is very simple but baggy. I'll put them on now so you guys can see both of them. And it's perfectly comfortable and cool, and I love these. What do you guys think? I really think they're good. What should I do while I'm waiting for Filippo? Look, Filippo, what do you think?
Wow.
Classic, right?
Yeah, where is it from?
What I wanted to imitate is the black ones that you have, you know? Black and baggy, but I have 2 pairs, so wait to see the second one. So, this is the pair. I feel like I don't need to show you this pair much because you already know that I have this very same pair in other colors. This is the usual one that I have. So, baggy, cool, and obviously, I love the kind of closure, you know, that's quite special. I'll show you in the mirror. This is it, if you ask me. I love these. Love, love, love. I know I've said it before, but if you guys are wondering, I'm 174 centimeters tall, in case it helps. Obviously, these are good for, maybe if like you're taller, you need a bit longer than him because they're baggy, but I love them. Both Filippo and I were like, I love this. I don't have anything like this in my wardrobe. So I got this pair of shorts. Can you see them? I'll show it to you in the mirror as well. That is really beautiful oatmeal color, beigey kind of vibe, but it's like a baggy. I think it's baggy pair of shorts. More like classy, chic Bermuda shorts. What kind of shoes? Sandals or anything. Definitely a belt would work really well with this, and I really, really love these. And again, they're also quite like affordable and cute, and I love these. These are 100% keep as well because they're just so chic and so different to anything else that I have. Third pair of shoes. Filippo, you recognize the box? It shows that you're a Alaïa connoisseur. Oh, it's not so easy to open, huh? Let's see. So, I think this will be a color of the season. This kind of like taupey gray. Do you agree?
We said khaki and burgundy, yes.
But also this, I think.
Yeah, but it's...
And they have like an invisible heart in the front, like you know my heart pumps, but these are like fully in one color. I don't really have that many closed toe pump shoes. You will be surprised to find out. But these I really like. They're so flattering on the foot. You can't see anything like that. I need to properly put them on and show you. And I am obsessed. Filippo's also obsessed, I think. He's nodding, even though he usually doesn't really love the shoes that I buy. I think we can both agree that these are so cool. Okay, let me show you also in the mirror. I think they're super cool. These will be very popular for sure. And the color is fantastic. And I have to say, because they're not cut like, they're cut quite nice. They're very, very comfy. For Fashion Month, that's a plus. Last look to show you, and it's an all white look. So let's hope it fits, because I remember the sizing I wasn't sure about, but I really love this look. So look at this. Can you close the back of the vest? The trousers are fantastic. I love how it closes in the front. I think I got a vest size too big. The trousers are fantastic. They're high-waisted. If you like high-waisted trousers, look at this. I'll show you somewhere where I think the light is better. I love the neck. It needs to be ironed, obviously. Look at this. Very beautiful chic neck. This doesn't close anymore. It is what it is. The trousers, I think, are very chic. This is the look. What do you think? I love chic, easy kind of things that I can just complete with my bags and accessories. That's what I got new recently. I wanted to show you so we can all discover it together. Well, the truth is, I was going to show it to you later in this vlog, but little someone was too impatient to actually see what's inside of the box. But that's okay. Now I have like a few little things to do. I have to pack for our next trip, which I don't actually know if it's gonna be in this video or if it's gonna be in the next video. That we're gonna only discover once we see how much material I have, because that's kind of how I decide. I don't really plan my videos ahead, you guys. I don't really sit down and think like, oh, on this date I'll do this, on this day I'll do that. No, I literally show you what happens, and then when I feel like I have had enough content to show you, then that is it. Oh, okay, so let's get going. This summer is almost over, which is a very depressing thought, especially because between now and even just between now and New York Fashion Week, I have 2 long haul trips, which sounds crazy, but also a lot of short European trips. Thinking about which I need to book flights. Phil, do you think my flights are already, did Michaela respond? I guess that's a no.
Yeah, she did.
She did?
Yeah.
Okay, I need to get on it. Okay, so I have lots of things. Technically, we do have 3 more days off between now and 6th of October, and we're gonna spend them between Portofino and Monaco. But then after that, I think we are gonna book a little holiday, because it's gonna be back to back of trips. I think then, shall we go early October to Dubai? Because I will really need a break, and I need something to look forward to.
I think what we need to look forward to is before Doha, before Qatar. So,
But that's in November.
yeah, which we do November, we do Maldives, we do everything, you know. So October, I think we should focus on working.
I need something to look forward to in October.
I think.
Filippo says that I should focus on work in October, but I think I should focus on a little 4-day trip. We'll see.
We'll see.
You will find out, I guess, in due time. But I'm sure you guys are very much looking forward to Fashion Month. If there's anything that you would like to see in our Fashion Week vlogs that you feel like I don't show enough, or, you know, watch our old ones. And if you have any feedback, let us know. We will be eyes peeled on it, okay? We will be reading all feedback. So let us know. Okay, outfit change. I don't know if you can see, but we're on the road, and I packed everything that I got for this summer, but I didn't manage to make the most out of it. So this is the time. We're actually heading to Portofino for a night, and I wanted to bring you guys with us because we're going to Belmont Hotel Splendido. I feel like we go every year. Did we go last year? Oops. I think so, right? Yeah, at the beginning of the summer, I think.
Yeah?
I think so. Honestly, Filippo, I cannot remember anything we did last summer.
We did Bottega.
Ah, that's true.
We did
Monaco. I don't know. But we basically try to do Belmont pretty much every summer. Really, really enjoy it. And it's quite easy. From Milan, it's only 2 hours drive. So that's that. We are like approaching a service point. We're halfway through and Filippo needs some petrol. The weather is a bit questionable. Hopefully it's gonna be better when we get to the coast.
Also not hopefully. I don't mind the weather like that. No, because like that we can really
chill.
rest. Yeah.
That is true, but your girlie wants to be like really bronze goddess for a fashion month.
Yeah, she's gonna be goddess anyway.
Ah, Filippo, thank you. That's it. My outfit is like this linen dress. Is it one shoulder? Kind of one shoulder off type of vibes. I've got my the Row Margot 10. And that's to look like a very casual travel little vibe. I'll update you. I just wanted to let you know that we're on the road. Obviously, this is the luggage situation. We have more. And that's it. I'll update you as we arrive.
You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun. Red and white. You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun. Red and white. You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my
Guys, we've arrived in our beautiful room in Portofino. We're staying, like I told you, at the Belmont Hotel Splendido. Here it's like one of the most iconic hotels. I want to say it is the most iconic hotel in Portofino, actually. The view is, I'm sure you will recognize and remember from many of my posts. Now, I am going to tell you a secret. Filippo and I really love staying at the Belmont Hotel to the point that obviously we got engaged at one in Ravello, which
this is always home for us.
which is, I think Ravello one is our all-time favorite, especially because we always felt like the service there was really personal, really wonderful, really special, and always a little like notch above every other one. But the general manager from the Ravello Hotel actually changed and came to the Portofino one. So we thought, okay, it would be really nice to see if the hotel also changes, right? When the management changes. And
it did. You can
the moment we arrived, and we've stayed here before many times, we always loved it, but there's just an extra touch of something special. So we've known Alfonso, who was the GM at Ravello when we got engaged, and we stayed there many times, and we always said like, oh my god, but Ravello is so special, because you know when like you arrive at the breakfast and they already know what coffee you take, like it's just personal. For me, like when the service is personal, that's like meaning of true luxury. It's not about, I don't know, amenities or whatever, it's the service. And from the moment we arrived, they were like, welcome back, and like it was just like, I told Filippo, like it's already like a different hotel. Everything feels so much more warm and sweet, and I don't know, and honestly that's why good people make places even better. So anyway, I don't know if you've seen my outfit. It's like a bit of a stained mirror, so hopefully you'll be able to see the dress that I was telling you about. I really like it. I really love this top part on the dress, so I'll link it below for you if it's not sold out, because these dresses tend to sell out pretty fast. This is like a quick overview of our gorgeous suite. This is, in case you're wondering if you want to book, it is junior suite category, and at the entrance there's like a little wardrobe situation, a little guest bathroom. Filippo's on the balcony enjoying the view. It's raining a little bit. He had a bite of this cookie already and he said it's delicious. I need something salty. Then we have over here more wardrobe space. It's raining, huh? And it's really cozy. I love it. The bedroom. I think this is our luggage. Coming! And then look how stunning is this bathroom. We've never stayed in this room before. It's different. We've stayed in some wonderful rooms, but not in this one per se. So this is it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have around 1 hour until the dinner time. How spectacular, by the way, is the balcony. I'm very happy that actually it stopped raining. Filippo, look at the tennis courts. The view is incredible. Remember the pool. Tomorrow I need to get to the pool at least for 5 minutes, okay, Filippo? And then we're just gonna enjoy this. I don't mind that it's raining. I just want to take really cute pics of my outfits tonight, so hopefully it will not affect the rainy weather. Love it. Ladies and gentlemen, your girl is ready for dinner. It's 7:45. I think our table is at 7:45 downstairs, and I'm wearing a red dress. I don't tend to wear red dresses a lot. Red shoes. Filippo was very shocked. These are goldy, oldie Ferragamo sandals. I love them so much. I really think they're so, so, so beautiful. Let me see if I can show them to you a little closer. Look how beautiful. I really, really love these shoes. And then, of course, this Magda Butrun dress that basically looks like one big rose. An ideal necklace. I haven't really changed my jewelry, if I'm honest with you guys. And I am gonna take probably a black Kelly cut with me for the dinner. It's raining outside. This was not my initial dinner dress choice. I was gonna keep this one for our next trip, but not the sunniest of days. Okay, it is what it is, so we'll see. It's fine. Here's another view of the look. I just need to dig out my clutch and I'm ready to go. How's your outfit? I really prefer my hair when it's darker. Do you? I don't know. Yeah.
Love it.
That's why you like it. You've been saying all day how much you love it. I honestly am surprised. Look at this surprise that Filippo prepared for me. I came here, I knew exactly what I wanted to eat, and I kept looking for it in primi, which is usually like the pasta risotto kind of dishes, and I couldn't find it, and I was so disappointed. And then I saw it was here. It's the Classici della Tradizione, omaggio a Elizabeth Taylor. Can somebody please that understands astrology tell me a little bit more about men who have moon in Pisces, because I'm still trying to understand my man over here. He is not the soppy kind of romantic guy that will, I don't know, like do little silly things, but then he will organize you the most beautiful table with the most insane. I literally thought, like, I saw this in the corner and I thought, oh my god, someone's getting proposed to. And no, it was our table that this man over here arranged. Look at this. It's just spectacular and it's so romantic and it's really, really, really something special. And you can have this corner table. There's the pool with all this view, the most delicious food. E la terrazza. For sure we are suitable one with another, because if you guys know, my sun is in Pisces and Filippo's moon is in Pisces and my moon is in Cancer, so there's a lot of water. Thank God he's a Virgo, sun in Virgo, because somebody has to keep us grounded. Guys, we said no to dessert because we were like, no, it's okay. And then we walked past this room and we were like, wait a second, I think we made a wrong choice. Oh, it looks so good. There's even like cheese here for more of like a cheese lover. And my favorite fruit. Okay, it's not my favorite, but it's in my top 3 for sure. Baby! No, this is insane.
What?
I got goosebumps all over my body.
What?
I am shook. Filippo.
Oh my god!
Guys. Look at this. I honestly could start crying now.
Questo sono io!
We just got back to the room and we got beautiful gifts. We got 2 pajamas that are wonderful, matching, which by the way, Filippo and I do not have. This is honestly such a special touch. And you know what? I don't even know if I have these images. This one I think I have. But this is so beautiful. Do you remember? And by the way, Filippo got tangled in his chain. Here you can see he couldn't get up once he proposed to me.
When did I propose you? May these beautiful pictures take you back to the special moment we wish you lovely.
I could cry. Good morning, my favorite wonderful people and Filippo. We just had breakfast. And honestly, on the way back, I would love to film the buffet so we can show to our YouTube community. We finished the breakfast over there and then we're just chilling. We walked by the pool. It's so beautiful. I took some pictures. enjoying this little kind of garden area. Should I show you what I'm wearing? It's this little casual dress. I've got the Genius Hermes sandals. I've got also my new pochette in French. Oh, I love this bag. I wanted to make the most out of my Hermes bags this August because when Fashion Month comes, I tend to not wear so many Hermes bags, or like, I don't know, I feel like for the Fashion Month, I don't really bring as many around. Maybe like the pochette, odd pochette or a Kalinic, but I think that I focus more on bags that are like Miu Miu, Prada, I want to say Gucci, Alaïa, The Row, you know, like those kind of brands, still with my few here and there, but I wouldn't wear like, I don't know, like a Birkin 30 around Fashion Week, you know what I mean? I don't know why. You know what I mean, Filippo?
Tell me, baby.
It's a little bit more quirky and fashionable and nice to show different things as well during the Fashion Month, so that's it. Wow, it's really hot now. I'll show you a little bit more around. Honestly, Portofino, I feel like we should have spent a little bit more time here this summer. We did not end up spending as much as I would have wanted to, but this summer flew by way too fast, which is kind of strange considering that we started it pretty much in July with our Capri trips. But guys, how can you like have too much of what's so good like summer? However, as you guys know, and as you could have seen, I am ready for autumn dressing. Today I'm going to prepare schedule for a blog post. So that's the only thing that I would kind of schedule our blog post. So I take like a September calendar and I will write like different topics for different days, like what I feel like it's interesting right now. I want to do a blog post on different kind of brown suede bags because I think everybody wants suede bags, and I will do a blog post for different budgets. So obviously the designer brown suede handbags on the market, but also the non-designer ones. So also the ones that are more like high street and different price point appropriate. I want to do autumn trends. I want to do a lot of things that I feel like are what you guys have asked me to do more of. So a lot of like COS and H&M picks, as well as the high-end ones that of course are more like aspirational or investment pieces like trench coats and leather jackets and all of those good things. So yeah, that's what I want to do today. I have to say one thing. Obviously, I know I keep saying this on pretty much every platform, how much I love YouTube, and YouTube is my favorite platform. But blog is my baby. It's my first ever platform I started. And this might be a little bit old-fashioned opinion, but I'm not going to give up on it. I know that maybe not as many people are reading blogs, but our blog has millions of views per year, and it's maybe not what it used to be when it was like at the height of like vlogging days and when Instagram and TikTok and all of this didn't exist. But I truly love that platform, and if you want to find inspiration on what to wear or which beauty products I love and everything in one place without you having to actually listen to anything but just like skim through, you can find everything there. So I strongly recommend you guys go and check it out. That's it. Gonna kind of like finish my coffee. We're gonna head up, and ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to get going slowly. It is a pity though because I'm really loving it here. That was short but sweet stay in Portofino, but I feel like every summer we need our dose in Portofino. And I have to be very honest with you guys, we usually, when it comes to Italy, besides sort of like Campania, right? Besides Campania, we don't spend summer much around Italy. The only other place is Portofino. That's it. I don't know, ever since I've been with Filippo, we haven't done Sardinia, we haven't done...
Sardinia came back this year. There is a lot of... I think next year we will do it.
In these 5 years we haven't done it. I think last time I was in Sardinia was actually in 2019. But this is just spectacular. And very often when Filippo and I talk about like where we would want to have like maybe a holiday home or something like that, we talk about Santa Margherita, right? This kind of place, because first of all, obviously it's very close to Milan. It's very like easy to get, well, very easy to get to maybe is a bit of a statement, but it's easy to get to for us. So pretty much every summer we come here, and I really recommend it. I think the hotel we've been to right now, I'm planning on doing a dedicated blog post about the hotel, because you guys know we launched the live section with restaurant, hotel, general lifestyle reviews. But the reason why I think is quite interesting is they also renovated the hotel last year. So last year they were doing renovation even throughout the summer, I think.
Yeah.
Which meant that their occupancy was, you know, like it changed everything and the revenue, etc. But now it's very different. I really, 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 really love it. So here is this Paragi.
Yeah, that's Paragi.
Yeah. So this bay over here.
On the other side is the Dior.
Yeah. The Dior beach, I think they used to do it. I don't know if they still do it. I think they do, yes. The Splendid Hotel also has the Dior Spa, which is also available at the Hotel du Cap, where we've been before, Eden
She's
Rock.
taking a picture of you. Look at this.
It's okay. Hi. Cute. And basically, we enjoyed here. Now, both Filippo and I were saying, like, shall we stay another day? But we already had booked and paid for the hotel in Monaco, so it doesn't really fully make sense to now just prolong here and then lose, you know what I mean. Though I did book the flexible rate. Now it's too late, we're obviously en route. And that's it, I'll just show you a little bit more of all the beauty here. Also, you must be so confused because I'm wearing a completely different outfit to what I wore this morning at breakfast, but that's because I wanted to take some pictures in that place. And then just as we left, I told Filippo, wow, it's so easy to take pictures here because Portofino is just so, like, you can like shoot so many different looks in one day. And there are some places that literally you can stay 10 days and you can barely get one picture out of it. But yeah, that's probably very irrelevant. The color of the sea here is quite specific and the way it sparkles is so beautiful. And also then you see the villas, like the one there on top of the cliff, that are just so, they look kind of, I want to say medieval in a way. You know, they're so special, fully like covered in wisteria or I don't know, like different kind of flowers. Obviously very curvy, so the
beautiful.
Beach, people getting on gomone,
Double M.
gomone.
Yeah.
Rocks. There's also langosteria here. There are quite a few things to do, and we didn't even go into the Portofino town, you know, this time, Filippo. Normally we always do for like a scoop
but
of.
we came here just for a night.
Yeah.
We came here to see our dear friend of Alfonso. We are very close to Alfonso because he was the guy that helped me to organize your, our engagement. Do you remember our engagement in Ravello? And now he used to be the GM in Ravello, and now he's the GM here at Splendido. So, you know, he's part of our history.
Yeah.
And last night he came to join us for dinner for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and he was telling us how important was that moment also for him because, you know,
It's nice memories, right?
yeah, because, you know, a GM is the person that makes the hotel where you spend your holidays, which is most of the time the most beautiful time of your life, memorable.
Yeah.
So they're always very important. You know, I was talking to him, it must be very difficult to deal with all these, you know, different kind of people, different kind of requests. I want this, I want that, and this and that. But then, you know, you collect memories. So for these guys, for this GM, it's like such a deep job at the end of the day, you know, because you make people look at this guy. Why do you want to stay a little bit more in the middle? Yeah, and you know. So anyway, we love. That's what I want to say. We love.
People
Alfonso.
make hotels. You can have the most beautiful hotel also in the world, but it's the people who really make the difference, I think. And
Yes.
for us, that's, you know, for us, Alfonso makes the difference, like huge difference, I think. But anyway, we need to come more often to Portofino, Filippo. Really, there's no excuses.
No, the thing is that let me tell you something, guys. The only thing about Portofino is that it's one way destination, because from here now we're going to Monaco. And from here to Monaco,
We have to go back.
you think it's short, right? Because it's in same area. Well, from Milan to Monaco is 2 hours and a half, like almost 3. From Portofino to Monaco is 3 hours and a half. So, you know.
And I only found out that yesterday because I thought we're gonna drive like 2 hours to Portofino and then 1 hour to Monaco. But I found out at the dinner that that's not the case. And that was a big shock, to be honest. I've been here actually once.
But guys, the drive to Portofino,
2 days after we got engaged, I came
to
here.
Portofino, guys, if you wanna come here, my best suggestion is fly to
Genoa.
Yeah, but even to Milan, because the drive is beautiful. It's very beautiful.
You can fly to Genoa, you can fly... Genoa is the best.
Yeah, but Genoa is not really
An airport.
well. No, it is, but I don't know how connected it is for people that comes from Middle East or US or even Europe. I think the best is to fly maybe to Turin or to Milan. From Milan is 2 hours and a half. Look how beautiful is the drive.
And you see all these like real beaches, you know, like family beaches, public beaches that I think are what makes the Italian summer beautiful. Also, since I'm learning so much about Italian culture and history, I feel like we're all learning all our life, right? But like culture and regions and language, etc., I think you guys should also learn a little bit with me. So I'll tell you about Liguria. What is it known for? It is known for focaccia.
One of the things, but the main thing I would say is pesto.
I was gonna say, and
Pesto
I was
is
gonna
number
say troffie pasta. So it's a specific
Trophy 1F.
troffie pasta. It's a specific pasta shape that are known for here. Also known for, Filippo
why?
says, like writers and poets, and I want to say, to make it very like simple language, for culturally snobby poets a little bit, not like aristocracy, but more like these like artists.
Yeah, more niche.
Yeah. Also a little like fun fact that I heard from people say that people from Liguria, their hands cannot reach their pockets.
Of course, it's very well known. And also the Ligurian people, they say
They
that
say
about
it.
themselves. Yeah. Very stingy.
But
very
the reason why this is funny, obviously you can never generalize anything, not a
Of
nation,
course
not a
not,
country,
yeah.
not a population, not a region. You cannot generalize, it's just a bit of fun. In every country, I think there is a region where people say, so in Serbia, where I come from, we have a region where we say people are stingy.
Yeah?
I don't, obviously, like I said, you cannot generalize a region or nation or whatever. But it's just interesting we have a region where we say people are lazy. Do you have in Italy a region where you say people are lazy?
Of course.
Which one? Which
Well,
one?
Maybe the south.
South is
But
lazy?
yeah, it is lazy because
The sun and the,
the
weather.
weather, the sun, the bella vita, dolce vita, Rome, Napoli, Sicily, and then the truth is that you go there and there are some people that work so hard, you know, like people that work in the nature, let's say, you know.
Yeah.
But it's normal when the place is beautiful and the sun shines. It's always a little bit
More like this.
you know, if you live in Austria, I'm sure that they work hard there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah. When there's not really. Well, I cannot say which part of my region we say is lazy, because people are gonna really think I have something against this part, but I don't. I just think it's really interesting how in every country people like to give these like characteristics to different regions. Like some region likes to eat more, you know what I mean? I feel like also maybe in Sicily people like to eat, or like, you know, Napoli, you know, because it's such a good food also, and they're like foodies.
Italy food is like
Everywhere.
everywhere. Baby, come on. Last night, which pasta did you have?
Guys, I was dreaming about that pasta since the last time I was there.
Baby, I'm
It's
Italian.
the Elizabeth Taylor pasta.
I'm Italian, and last night, you know, I'm kind of used to, but last night, baby, it was a different level. Different level.
Oh, this is so beautiful. I also have to say that I wasn't so picky with food, maybe, I don't know, but I feel like now I'm even pickier than Filippo with like pasta pomodoro. It has to be perfectly al dente, which I never used to be, like
But
so
can I say
difficult.
something?
Yeah.
Can I say something? You know, it's what you're saying. It's not like you're picky. Pasta al pomodoro is the most difficult thing to do because you know, when you put 5 things on the sauce, of course you would taste something.
Yeah.
But try to do it with one ingredient, you know, and that's why it's not easy to have a good spaghetti pomodoro. It's not.
Yeah. I just generally think that you know, like when you try to learn a language, you want to be even better than the teacher, right? Like when you whatever. So I became so difficult with like cottura, baby, with like how cooked pasta is, and like the sauce has to be perfect, and this sauce was just so perfect. I don't like it when it's too sweet, the sauce, when it tastes like ketchup. I also don't like it when it tastes like too maybe sour.
Also, you know, the sauce cannot be too much.
Yeah.
And there are so many things. But yesterday, guys, if it happened, you know, you don't have to sleep at the Splendido. You can you book there and you go for lunch
Or dinner.
or for dinner and just order spaghetti Elizabeth Taylor. You will have an experience, I'm telling you.
It's really, really, really spectacular. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think this vlog's been a little bit of everything. We started at home, we ended it in Portofino, in fact in Rapallo, which is where we're right now, and we're heading to our next adventure, which is going to be kept for the next vlog. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining us on yet another adventure. The next one is going to be the last one from the holidays, and then we're hitting it hard with work mode on. My sister just texted me this morning to say that the schedule never looked this busy. So one more swim, and ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts because we got it hard, because we're ready for the fashion month. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.